Hey guys, welcome to Series World. Today I'm going to explain a teen drama series called Raising Voices from 2024. Turn on subtitles and spoilers ahead. The fifth episode opens with a flashback. Vero is pregnant with Alma, and she promises Alma that she'll try everything to protect her and keep her happy. The scene cuts to Vero screaming at Pablo for hitting Alma. At present, Alma is posting on social media how she screamed as loud as she could but no one heard her. It's March now, and Vero is doing some chores. Alma comes up to her, and Vero asks her whether she'd like to go to meet Sol as they're going to make some banners for the protest. Alma agrees, and they go there. A lot of women have gathered there, and they make posters and banners together. On their way back, Vero tries to have small talk with Alma, but she doesn't seem that interested. Vero asks her if she would like to watch a movie with her. Alma tells her that she has to meet Nata at her place. Vero is a bit sad, but gives Alma permission anyway. The scene cuts to Nata's place. Albert and his friends are there and they're drinking, smoking, and watching explicit videos together on the couch. Alma is also drinking, but she's really put off by the explicit videos. She tells the boys that girls don't like this kind of stuff, and they also don't like getting nudes from unknown men. She then shows the pictures she got from an unknown man. Alma is done with them and leaves the party. The scene cuts to Greta getting a text from Mir. She asks her whether she'll be able to meet her today to smoke some weed. Greta agrees to meet her at 5 p.m. At Alma's place, she's chatting with her brother and mom while they're taking care of the plants. She gets a call from Greta asking whether she'll be able to manage some weed for her, because David has caught her stealing some and threatened her that he'll destroy the plantation. Alma can't think of anyone, but she remembers Kevin and Jada. So Alma and Greta head to their place. They agree to sell weed to Alma and Greta, but they have to try out their weed first. Alma denies as she can't get high now, but Kevin and Jada tell her that in that case they won't sell to her. Greta tells them it's fine, she'll just take a few puffs. Finally, they are able to make a deal, and they'll provide weed for Greta's friend every week. On their way back on the bus, Alma warns Greta not to meet with Kevin and Jada alone. But Greta doesn't think they're as scary as Alma thinks they are. The scene cuts to Greta chatting with Mare on her couch. Mur is telling her about her ex. She was in a long-term relationship, but after some time she realized they were not right for each other. Mur notices Greta has pretty nail polish on her nails. Greta tells her that she can put some on her too. So she grabs Mare's toes and starts applying nail polish on them. But she's not doing a great job, it seems. The next day, Alma is seen going to school. Hernan tries to talk to her, but she's pissed because she got another nude from that man. She asks Hernan whether he talked about them making out to anyone. Hernan swears up and down that he didn't. But still, Alma is trying to forget what happened between them, so she requests Hernan to act like he doesn't know her. In class, the teacher tells them that she'll be going to the protest, so she won't be able to take the class that day. The boys start making fun of the protest as they don't understand what women are so upset about in their society. Alma gives them a straight answer which shuts their mouths, but makes them very upset. After Alma gets off the bus to walk back home, Albert's friends follow her. They corner her and threaten her because she talked back to them in class. Meanwhile, Nata is seen telling her mom that she'll go to the library. Her mom is worried because of what happened to her brother's friend's house. Nata feels thrilled hearing this from her mom, but she keeps a straight face. Nata meets with Alma in the library. She's texting Albert while Alma is complaining about what Albert's friends did to her. Nata tells her not to be so intense about this. Fed up, Alma goes to get some coffee. There she meets David and they start talking. Alma tells him that what happened that night was really embarrassing for her, but she did so because she was drunk. So, it's better for them to forget it. But David can't forget it. He confesses that he likes her a lot, but he's afraid that she'll stop him from leaving to tour around the world. Alma can't stop smiling, and she whispers in his ear that it's fine. He can leave, but before that, she'd like to be intimate with him. David is taken aback, but he likes it. So, they plan to meet on the weekend. Alma then goes back to Nata. The scene cuts to Greta, and Alma lying on Alma's bed talking. Greta pushes her to go ahead with David because she knows David will treat her right, as he has to face Greta otherwise. After some time, Greta leaves, and Alma gets called by Vero for dinner. While helping Vero set the table, Alma tells her what happened the night she ran off. Vero doesn't scold her for anything but warns her that next time she's with a guy and she doesn't like to be intimate with him anymore, she should clearly tell him no. It's their problem whether they get upset or not. Alma agrees that she'll do as tell. The scene cuts to Nata walking past the house they damaged. The house is now abandoned. Nata sends the location to Albert, planning something. The scene changes to Alma writing some posters for the protest. Vero comes to see her, and she praises Alma's work. The scene cuts to Nata and Albert texting in the middle of class, all excited about their secret meeting. The scene changes to Greta, and she gets a text from Mir showing her the toes that she painted. She asks her to come and paint the other toes. Meanwhile, Alma has gone to Vero to ask for permission to go to Greta's place. They'll join the protest together on time. The scene changes to Berta. Her mom and siblings are going to the protest, and she's home alone. The scene cuts to Nata and Albert sneaking into the abandoned house. Downstairs, Albert starts looking for something to drink, and Nata goes upstairs to get ready. Back to Berta, she pours herself a glass of wine and gives some food to her dog. The scene changes to Greta and Alma going to Kevin and Jada's place to get more weed. But Kevin is not there, so Jada makes them wait till Kevin comes back. The scene changes to Nata looking at herself in the mirror with cute PJs on. She hears noise coming from downstairs and goes to see what happened. Albert has invited his buddies to come to the house. Nata gets pissed off and tells them to leave. Back to Alma and Greta. Kevin has come back. He shows Greta a picture of Mare and tells her that she's a narcotics officer. She's trying to set a trap. Kevin asks her whether she's helping her or not. Greta starts remembering all the questions Mare used to ask her about her clients and how she gets the weed. Realizing all of this, she starts vomiting. Alma tries to leave the place, but Kevin stops her. Alma then tells him that the police might be following them, and it's better for Kevin if they leave. Back to Nata and Albert. He comes upstairs and tells Nata sorry for inviting them. Nata forgives him, and they start making out, but they stop when they realize that Albert's friends haven't left and they're recording them making out. Nata jumps off the bed, and Albert's friends surround her. They think about assaulting her but stop seeing police car lights outside. Nata, Albert, and his friends run out of the house. The scene changes to Greta and Alma running to catch the bus. Alma manages to get Greta on the bus and starts running back to meet with her mom. The scene changes to Nata, who has come back home. She breaks down on the bed crying while wearing that ring on her finger. Meanwhile, Berta is in her house gulping down the pills she collected over time with wine. The scene changes back to Alma, and she is getting non-stop calls from Vero, but she decides not to pick up. While she's crossing a road running, she gets run down by a car and falls to the ground. Vero, who thinks that Alma won't go, gets on the bus with the other women. Meanwhile, Alma gets taken away in an ambulance. That's how today's episode ends. To watch more explanations of these kinds of series, click on the videos on your screen. And don't forget to let me know how you feel about today's video in the comments down below. And at last, thanks for watching.